Welcome back. Connecting Virginia students to resources for funding higher education. Our next guest graduated debt-free from college and is back with us this year to tell us all about a free upcoming scholarship fair. We welcome Lorraine Santalucia back to Virginia this morning. And Lorraine, you hear the phrase, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Tell me what you were just telling me before we got started about how busy you've been since we saw you last year.
Well, since you saw me last year, I finished graduating twice. I finished my undergraduate degree in mass communications at VCU, and then I went back and I finished my post-baccalaureate in nonprofit management at VCU in the following December. Now I'm working on my Spanish translation and interpretation certification, which I hope to finish this semester.
Impressive, and congratulations. And maybe the most interesting part about all of this too is that you did it
debt-free.
Okay, so people want to know how you can make that kind of magic happen without having this trail of student debt behind you. An upcoming scholarship fair is part of that.
Yeah, so my nonprofit Scholarship Sharing, we help students with finding scholarship resources and other college aid programs. And every year we host this great program. It's a scholarship fair for students where we connect students to nonprofit organizations that have scholarship programs, many of which often aren't able to connect with students because they have small advertising budgets. And we let students know about these programs and get the opportunity to network with Scholarship Foundation representatives in a unique opportunity to learn about their scholarship application process and the mindset of why it is that they choose and select their applicants. We love working with students to teach them about these scholarship aid resources because, frankly, a lot of students don't know where to get started. And so we kind of guide them along the way to learn about these scholarship resources. Our scholarship fair is a great networking opportunity, which a lot of students will find is an opportunity for them to meet a lot of different faces and learn about scholarships along the way. I found scholarships because I talked to one person, then talked to another person, and they all let me know about other scholarship opportunities. So it's really about networking when it comes to scholarships. And our scholarship fair gives students that opportunity to be able to network and find out about resources.
And so I've heard networking a lot, and that's a key skill that you're going to want now and down the line, so that's great for development. But it seems amazing to me that these entities have money to give, and you have students who have the need, and yet they're having such a tricky time finding each other outside of something like this.
Yeah, so a lot of the problems with scholarships and finding them is that students are often not taught how to search for scholarships once they get out of high school and once they go on to college. Generally, it's just the financial aid offices at the schools that students tend to work with, whereas scholarships, there's not a scholarship office in most high schools or colleges, so students kind of have to just use the internet to find scholarships, and that's their only resource. Or the guidance counselors will give them a list of scholarships that are available locally but may not help them find other resources in the community. So it's astounding how many scholarship resources there really are that often get untapped because students don't know how to find them. And that's what we're working on this year. We're adding some things to the scholarship fair that weren't here in the last few years that we've had the event. This is our third year hosting it, and we're going to be having PowerPoint presentations about scholarships and financial aid resources where we teach students about step-by-step how to find these scholarships, in addition to over 60 nonprofit organizations and a dozen universities throughout Virginia that all have scholarship programs.
And the price is right on this scholarship fair too.
Yes, guess how much it is? It's free.
A cost-effective free. Now, is this open to high schoolers and to college, or who's eligible?
So the scholarship fair is open for any high school student, whether in their freshman year or in senior year. It's also for undergraduate students who are already in college at a 2- or 4-year university, as well as for parents who want to go back to school, who are thinking about scholarships for college, as well as untraditional students who might be taking the route to start maybe at a vocational school and then continue on to get another degree, or an older adult learner who's thinking about going to college for the first time. We encourage students of all ages to come and participate and find out about resources, and also teachers and administrators who want to help their students learn more about scholarship resources.
Right. Because then that's eye-opening and they can share that information too. Lorraine, we're almost out of time, but do you have an idea of how much is available in terms of just the folks that are represented at the fair?
We have thousands of dollars in scholarship resources that are going to be available. We even have some organizations this year that are actually giving scholarships away to students who apply on site at the scholarship fair, and only for those who attend at the scholarship fair.
Wow.
We're also raffling a $500 scholarship for students who enter into the raffle, and they could win a scholarship just at random.
Makes me want to go back for another degree.
Hey, come on over.
You never know
we
what
got
we
lots
might,
of resources.
You never know what we might find. Lorraine, thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I will come back every year.
Excellent. We appreciate it. We're going to share some information. Scholarship sharing, and Tidewater Community College will host a 2-day scholarship fair Saturday, September 26th and Sunday, September 27th from noon to 5 both days at Tidewater Community College in the Student Center located at 1428 Cedar Pond in Chesapeake. For information, head online to WTBR.com/VTM. We'll have it right there for